Welcome everyone. Welcome to the Be Positive Show. How is everyone doing? I see you guys starting to coming up. How's everyone doing? Guys, this is episode 9. Wow, we are going so far. It's almost been a month since I started this show, and I'm always excited to see you guys. How's everyone doing? I hope you're doing well. Guys, as usual, we have a special guest. All my guests are special to me. They're all amazing people. And today we have a medical graduate who's currently living in Egypt. I met this girl in a game online, and it's pretty interesting how the whole journey of our friendship started. But she is here today to tell us more about time management and how to utilize your time for your advantage. Something I'm sure we're all struggling with, something we all find it hard to do, and a lot of us procrastinate on it. So Salma, welcome to the show.
Tell Hello, ازيك باشا عامل ايه؟
Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the show, and I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for being here, and tell us more about you, Salma. Who are you? What do you do? And you feel free to speak in any language you want as well.
Thank you. أهلا كلكم عاملين ايه؟ Welcome everyone. أنا اسمي سلمى رياض. عندي 25 سنة من مصر. I graduated from medical school 2019 last December 2019 right now I'm serving my internship year وبس دلوقتي حاليا بدأت الكارير بدأت الشغل يعني.
That's really nice. وتخرجتي من medical school. I believe that's 6 years ولا 5 سنوات.
Yes, it's 6.5 years we can say لأنه آخر سنة بتقعد سنة وشوية والسنة السابعة دي بقى بتبقى يعني training year بتبقى ما فيهاش مذاكرة قوي بس فيها أكتر شغل وفيها أكتر تعليم و training and so on.
So guys, 7 years, that's literally a lifetime. Like this girl has gone through so much. She's finished and achieved so much. Salma, from what I know, you graduated in the top 15 or top 20 of your university, right?
Top 20, yes, alhamdulillah, yes.
That is an absolute achievement. Guys, in Egypt, I think in the UAE, that's not really, it's very hard to imagine this, but in Egypt, each batch is around 10,000 to 20,000 students, if not more, obviously. And being the top 20 out of 10,000 students is an achievement.
It's
that is amazing.
No, let me correct you. It's كل سنة 1,200
okay, 1,200.
والدفعة الجديدة بقت 2,000 وشوية. So yeah, بس it's achievable.
So out of 2,000, she was the top 20, and wow, that is amazing. ما شاء الله.
Thank you.
يعني أنا بالعربي I'm very proud of you. وأنا فخور بيكي جدا.
Thank you.
Tell us more about you. What do you do? What's your hobbies like? Obviously, you like medicine. You've been doing an internship. Tell us more about the experience. What else do you do? What are your hobbies? قولي لنا أكتر عن حياتك.
اوكي طيب بالنسبة للميديكال ستودنتس يمكن حياتهم أكتر بتبقى رايحة ناحية المذاكرة أكتر حاجة. وده يعني لو حد بيحب ليه هوايات وليه حاجات ودخل ميديكال سكول الحاجات دي بتروح منه مع الوقت لأنه المذاكرة بتاخد وقت كتير مننا. فده مع الوقت بيخلي الواحد يحس انه هو depressed انه كل اللي بيعمله في حياته بس هي المذاكرة. ما بيحسش انه fruitful. بيحس انه انسان يمكن ساعات boring ما بيعملش حاجه غير ان هو بيذاكر. people might call him nerd. حد على طول بيذاكر ما بيعملش اي حاجه تانية. للاسف معظم الميديكال ستودنتس كده. فبس يعني فيمكن اول وتاني سنه I had to give up many of my hobbies. بس بعد كده with proper time management يعني واحدة you can be good, you can get a rank, you can study hard وفي نفس الوقت تبقى بتعمل الحاجات اللي انت بتحبها ما تحسش بالملل. تحس ان انت دايما positive. تحس ان انت مش متضايق او زعلان من اللي انت بتعمله and so on. يعني you are with proper time management بتبقى عندك energy انك تذاكر وفي نفس الوقت you can enjoy your time بالhobbies and so on في النص يعني. فبس
that's actually amazing يعني وبحب انه you were able to do it again. You are here to tell us about it to inform us how to actually use our time better. Tell us more about how you're able to achieve this. كيف قدرتي انه to be able to balance your playtime, your fun time, your social life, and at the same time be able to achieve the high score in your university. طبعا يعني to me being able to be on the top of one of either of them, it requires a lot of time on either. How were you able to balance كل الوقت ده؟
اوكي سو دايما الواحد في بداية أي حاجة مش بيعرف يعني you don't know what's the proper way to do it. You actually need to try, you need to fail, you need to try new methods علشان في الآخر تحقق اللي أنت عايزه. فيمكن أول وتاني سنة كانوا صعبين يعني ما كنتش عارفة إزاي أبالانس كله. بس شوية شوية الواحد اتعلم إن هو إزاي بالانس ما بينهم هما الاتنين. لو هنتكلم على الأكاديميك يعني for your studies and for your exams which is a priority to most of us يعني في الكلية أو even post graduate. يمكن أكتر حاجة ساعدتني هي البومودورو تكنيك. يمكن دي أول حاجة بدأت بيها إنه you study for 25 minutes 20 to 25 minutes then you take 5 minutes break. ودي يمكن أكتر حاجة كانت حلوة إنه مش الاتنشن سبان بتاعتنا قصيرة مش طويلة. and if you lose your focus هيقل الاتشيفمنت بتاعك، هيقل اللي انت بتعمله مش هيبقى of good quality، وفي نفس الوقت you will waste time. فيمكن دي اول حاجه بدات بيها وكانت بتساعدني، دي اول حاجه بدات بيها. ومع الوقت يعني مع الاكسبيرينس انت بتفوكس 25 دقيقه مثلا، مع الاكسبيرينس ممكن تبقى اكتر، ممكن تبقى up to 40 minutes with experience which is good. وممكن تخلي البريك instead of 5 minutes يبقى 10 minutes. فيمكن دي اول حاجه كانت بتساعد يعني. بس
I actually know the technique and it was very helpful. In fact, a lot of scientists out there kind of بيشجعوا and encourage this technique. And what's really cool about it is it actually helps people انه ياخدوا breaks. So a lot of people they work for 6-7 hours على طول without any breaks. And it kind of affects them or makes them really tired. ومرات مش بيركزوا عشان بقالهم long time to doing the same thing. And I think the breaks are very important and it forces you to take a break. At the same time it forces you to know the time. فأنا لو عندي deadline اللي هو let's say a deadline in 3 hours and I know that okay I'm on my second break which means I already spent 2 hours. I know that like it kind of gets the time into my head. A lot of people lose time when they're doing something for so long. So I think it's a very nice technique and it's very helpful in other aspects as well. So thank you for actually telling us about it.
Yes, هي المشكلة إنه we all know it, we all know the technique. بس الأهم إنه when you introduce a new habit ليك you have to keep doing it لحد ما تبقى habit in your life بتعملها وأنت مش حاسس. فهي يمكن اول كم يوم you will feel ان في مثلا موبايل جنبك، في ابلكيشنز كتيره للبومودورو تكنيك، في حاجه بالتيك توك جنبك، هتحس في الاول ان الموضوع غريب، ليه انا بعمل كده، am I focusing ولا لا. بس with time هتلاقي نفسك انك لما بتيجي تعمل اي حاجه you are writing an essay, you are studying a new topic، بتقرا even في كتاب، بتقرا اي حاجه حتى even not for studying purpose يعني، هتلاقيها ان هي fruitful يعني مع الوقت.
That is very true. كمان I think to build a habit you need to do it for 21 days. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes.
Like this is actually a good way to start. أنا بحس also I learned about this. There's another habit that or let's say habit generator. So you build a habit based on an action you do regularly. For example, you go exercise when you wear your shoes, for example. So obviously you're gonna have to wear your shoes eventually. So you build a habit that's hard to do on a habit that you've already been doing, and this is how you build good habits. But it's really cool, and I'm happy it's been working with you. Hopefully, guys.
Yes, for 6 years it has been working. لدرجة لأنه خلاص إنه دلوقتي ما بقتش يعني أحتاج إنه أعمل تيك توك تايمر. خلاص ببص للساعة، أنا عارفة إن أنا هذاكر for 20 minutes، مش محتاجة حاجة بالتيك توك. وبعد كده باخد البريك بتاعي. فهي ايفن يعني خلاص بتعملها بعد كده اوتوماتيكلي من غير تايمر جنبك، من غير اي حاجه جنبك. بس خليني اقول لك حاجه على حاجه يا بشر، يمكن اهم حاجه اكتر من التكنيك ده هي اور لايف ستايل. ويمكن اكتر حاجه بتضايق في اليوم هي السليبنج هابتس بتاعتنا. لازم ننام كويس، ولازم ننام في اوقات محدده ونقوم في اوقات محدده. مش كل يوم يبقى بوقت، مش كل يوم يبقى حاجه. دي يمكن من الحاجات اللي بتأثر على المود بتاعنا، بتأثر على الانرجي بتاعتنا، الستامina بتاعتنا. احنا بنتحمل الحاجة ولا لا، بنتحمل المذاكرة ولا لا. عشان to build a habit، يمكن اي habit، اي to build، يمكن اقول لك ايه بس، good lifestyle حتى، your mental health، كل حاجة بتعتمد على النوم الكويس، وعلى انك تنام في وقت معين وتصحى في وقت معين. يمكن بالوقت برضو this took time. يعني انا يمكن في وقته لما كنت اصغر كان يمكن نومي مش منظم قوي، ممكن اسهر ايام، اصحى متاخر ايام، انام قليل قوي قبل for school years مثلا، انام قليل قبل المدرسه and so on. this was horrible. يعني كان يخلي الواحد اوقات يبقى depressed، اوقات يبقى ملوش مود على المذاكره ولا طاقه، وده مش حلو. بس بالوقت بالتعود برضو، يمكن نقول خلينا نديها شهر مثلا او شهر وشويه، لانه انت تظبط نومك بيبقى صعب. يمكن احسن وقت فعلا للنوم وان انت تقوم from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. عايز يكون اليوم قدامك كله عندك ساعات كتير تقدر تقسمها على مذاكرتك وتذاكر كويس وتعمل حلو، على هواياتك تقدر اتليست تاخد ساعة لهواياتك for gaming which is very very important. مهما كنت عايز ترانك ومهما كنت عايز تبقى شاطر، gaming is very important. لانه بجد بجد هو يمكن يعني الناس دايما تفتكر انه if you are a gamer then you are a horrible student which is not true. no الجيمنج ده whatever game you are playing بتخليك تفكر، بتخليك تفصل من الحاجات التانية. it's some sort of escapism، بس it's a beautiful one، بيشيل الستريس من عليك. whatever game you are playing، even لو application Candy Crush على الموبايل، this is still a game و this still helps you. لازم نحط الجيمنج في حياتنا يعني مع الحاجات التانية. فيمكن أهم حاجة هي النوم. يمكن دي أهم حاجة أنصح بيها اللي مش منضبط في نومه. This is a big problem يعني.
So guys, just to summarize, she's saying that sleeping is the most important thing, and being able to sleep on time and wake up on time is really important because it gives you a lot of hours in the day to be able to achieve it. And she also mentioned that gaming is also very good. So a big shout out to all my gamers out there. And it's really good to be able to remove the stress and help you guys create a better environment to be able to be productive later on. جايز قبل اول حاجه عايز بالعربي عايز اشكر كل اللي جايين من طرف سلمى. Welcome everyone to the channel.
Hello, أهلا.
This is the Be Positive show. I do my shows every Friday and Saturday. I have different people coming here talking about different topics. Of course, we have Salma here today. At the same time, I do gaming content throughout the week. So guys, if you wanna see more of me, please do follow me so you can get the notifications. ولو عايزين الانستجرام والسوشيالز بتاعت سلمى use the command exclamation mark guest هيطلع لكم الانستجرام بتاع سلمى. so feel free to go follow her, show her some love, she really deserves it. وسبيشالي اللي هيتعلم منها حاجه يروح يقول لها انا اتعلمت منك الكلام ده because she really deserves it. She's been successful at doing this, guys. It's very hard. Many people say, oh, I can manage my time, oh, I do this, they plan, they do it, بس كله على الفاضي and it all goes to waste, صح؟ But she's been able to do it, and I can see the results, right? I know there are results happening, and this is where I can like proudly and happily see like, okay, she's done it. I need to learn from her because it's all about the application. A lot of people can say they don't know this. I mean, I know it, right? But I've never applied it. She knows it, and she's been applying it, and that's where the trick happens. Moving on to my next question, Salma. Tell us more about how was the experience like? Was it difficult in the beginning? Was it easy to manage your time? How did you do it? So let's say me and the viewers are here don't know anything about time management, and honestly, we don't. At least for me, I'm talking about me. I literally don't. I plan, but I never end up following a schedule. What was the thing that kind of forced you or made you aware that okay, I really need to start? When did it happen, and how did it happen? Tell us more about that.
اوكي طيب، يمكن هي اهم حاجه احنا يمكن اول حاجه قلناها هي النوم، السليبنج hours which is very important. الحاجه الثانيه اتكلمنا عن التكنيك، بومودورو تكنيك. الحاجه الثالثه you get this معاك دايما. يمكن people underestimate انه يكون معاك نوت بوك صغيره، بس this is very helpful. لانه احنا يمكن كتير بنعمل كده، بنكتب الجولز بتاعتنا. يمكن قبل كل نيو يير مثلا نبقى excited قوي على السنه، انه الله سنه جديده، I'm going to change this, I'm going to learn a new hobby, I'm going to start a game, I'm going to read this many books مثلا، بس في الاخر we end up doing nothing. الايام بتعدي ومش بنعمل اي حاجه. فاول خطوه انه تجيب ورقه وتكتب الجولز بتاعتك، سواء كانت على الجولز في فور academic life، المذاكره، even your rank, your GPA, whatever your score, the score you want. يعني في ناس ممكن مش لازم ان هي تكون ranked، maybe they don't need a rank in their life مثلا، بس they need to get good grades. And the better the grades, the better the future أكيد. بس مش we don't all have the same goals. Some people aim for being top 10 or top 5. Some people aim for top 50. It's different from one person to another. فدي أول حاجة الأهداف الأكاديميك. And once you visualize it في دماغك، once ان انت تتخيل انه ان شاء الله with hard work I'm going to be in top 50, I'm going to be in top 20 and so on. once بس ان انت تحط الفكرة دي في دماغك، ده بيشجعك انه you actually apply what's required and what's needed to achieve your goal. ف don't be negative, don't say انه this is so hard to get, don't say this is really حاجة it's like a dream مثلا I'm daydreaming, this is very hard to get. no once ان حد قبلك وصل للحاجة دي you can do it also. بس with hard work. You don't just daydream and sit like that and do nothing. You have to daydream and apply what's required to achieve your goals. يعني فيمكن دي أهم حاجة السكادجول. بعد ما بتحط الحاجات for academic life، كمان تحط الهوبيز. For this year I want to learn how to cook. For example, this is my goal this month, to start cooking, because I'm a horrible cook. I can't cook, I can't even make tea. which is really horrible يعني. ف this is my goal right now. الحاجات بقى يعني you want to solve Rubik's cube, you want to start a new game, you want to finish a painting, you want to learn a piece of music. يعني الناس اللي بتعزف حاطين الشيت اوف ميوزك بتاعتهم وسايبينها في الدرج مش عايزين يبتدوها. you put all your goals in a paper. بعد كده you start to schedule month by month. This is the point. You don't schedule the whole year لأنه ده صعب جدا. For مثلا إحنا دلوقتي في جولاي, so we are starting a new month. Hopefully this is a new start أهو. month جديد نحط الجولز بتاعتنا للشهر. بعد كده you write in this day by day and hour by hour. I'm not even kidding. يمكن الموضوع في الأول يبان إنه هو obsessive، يمكن يبان إنه هو زيادة عن اللزوم، بس this actually يعني إن أنت to plan your day hour by hour is the key. يعني خلاص بس تمسك النوت بوك بتاعتك، تبلان إن أنا النهاردة هويك اب، هافطر كذا كذا كذا. للي بيحب يجري، للي بيحب يمديتيت، للي بيحب يعمل يوجا، في فيديوهات لليوجا كتير. اللي بيحب يعمل اي حاجه الصبح يفصل بيها، مش لازم اول ما اقوم اذاكر، مش لازم اول ما اقوم اعمل حاجه، ممكن اسمع ميوزك هاديه حلوه، اي حاجه الصبح. بعد كده نبتدي بقى يومنا. from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. I have to finish this much of مثلا الكتاب ده او الصفحات دي من الكتاب، او ان انا هذاكر التوبيك الفلاني، هحل الحاجات الفلانيه and so on. So you plan وفي نفس الوقت في التايمينج ده you apply the Pomodoro technique، انه كل 25 دقيقه انا في الخمس دقائق بس. لازم تبقى عارف ان انا من الوقت من الساعه الفلانيه للساعه الفلانيه هذاكر الحاجه كذا from the day before. لان انت قبل ما تنام خلاص انت دماغك كله عارف ان انا بكره هعمل ايه. مش تصحى الصبح تبلان the day, no, the day before بس. وتمشي كده بقى you take breaks كل 5 دقايق، كل 10 دقايق. once ان الاكل يجي ميعاد الغداء ميعاد العشاء you leave everything, you leave your books. مهما كنت انت بتحل، مهما كنت انت مزنوق، you enjoy your meal. ممكن تتفرج على حاجة بسيطة قوي، 5 دقايق 10 دقايق ابيسود 20 دقيقة، حاجة فاني تفرحك، حد بتحب تشوفه على اليوتيوب and so on. يفصلك خالص عن اللي انت بتعمله. يعني يمكن ده اللي انا بعمله، يمكن دي اكتر حاجه ساعدتني فعلا، انه this helped me a lot.
So guys, in short, scheduling is really important. And Salma, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe also being focused on the task you're doing is very important as well.
Yes,
So
بالبومودورو technique it will help you focus.
if I decide to do studying, I should not be on my phone chatting while I'm studying, even though my friend sent me a message.
You put this in a drawer. You actually تقفله خالص كده، تقفله بالطريقه دي if I'm wrong، يعني تقفله كده وتحطه في الدرج، لان ده مشكله. فاتح النوتيفيكيشنز، فيسبوك، واتساب، انستجرام، مين عمل لي لايك، مين عمل لي فولو، خلاص هتسيب الكتاب وتفضل تعمل كده وهتشات وهتعمل كل حاجه. ف I know this is hard to do، بس ده هو سبب الكارثه والمصايب اللي احنا فيها حرفيا يعني.
So guys, iPhone is the problem. iPhone is the problem.
Yes.
Make sure you get an Android. I'm an Android person.
كل السيل فونز.
I'm kidding. So yes guys, it's very important to be focused. خليكم مركزين باللي بتعملوه and make sure that again when it's time to change the schedule, it's fine even if you're not done, even if there's like a deadline. Sometimes being over stressing can actually make you less productive. فانت you could work on this even longer، بس انه كل اللي اشتغلته extra it's useless, it's gone. ما عملتش حاجه مفيده، ما قدرتش تخلص اللي انت تخلصه، فانت you just wasted time. I think it's very good to follow a technique that's actually been proven. So again, Salma has been doing it herself, and this is a personal live experience in front of you. And there's a lot of people as well that have been doing it for years. A big scientists, big famous people, a lot of business people out there. They've been like using these techniques, and it's been very successful with them, which means it's proven and it's gonna really work. Salma, I have an interesting question for you, and it's something that I've noticed. You're wearing a yin-yang necklace. It's pretty special. And yin-yang is actually the meaning of balance, right? The good side and the bad side in a harmony of balance. Tell us more about this necklace. Was it a gift? Did you buy it? And how did like the whole idea of balance come to you, and where did it all start?
اوكي، حاجه بس كنت عايزه اقولها يمكن نسيت اقولها، انه once you وهنرجع your question please. once انه انت عندك حاجه جول كبير، مثلا لو عدد صفحات كتير تذاكرها، حاجه كبيره and this is common. يعني احنا في الجامعه بتاعتنا once you are in university الستاديز بتبقى عندك كتب قد كده حرفيا لازم تخلصها في وقت. yes. فيمكن احلى حاجه تعملها انك تقسم الحاجه الكبيره لحاجات صغيره. even if you are studying one page only you have to mix. for example مثلا لو احنا عندنا topics مختلفه، مثلا يمكن هتكلم على medicine علشان انا يمكن مش عارفه و this is bad، مش عارفه في الحاجات التانية كتير. once مثلا you have different subjects you have to study all these subjects. بدل ما انت تذاكر one subject a day and you get bored في النص بالone subject with this many pages، الأحسن إن أنت يكون عندك ال many subjects دي و you study few pages of each subject. This really helps، لأنه أولاً you will not get bored في النص. هتعمل بومودورو تكنيك، هتلاقي عدد صفحات أقل تذاكرها وحاجات تقراها أقل، ومش هتزهق في النص. هتحس إن أنت كمان accomplished، إنه instead of one subject only you are actually studying many subjects in one day. وفي نفس الوقت you are achieving your goal، لأن أنت مقسم how much you are going to read daily. by the end of the week or by the end of the month you will have accomplished your goal. وفي نفس الوقت في many subjects. to keep it short، يعني أهم حاجة إنك تقسم الحاجة الكبيرة دي لحاجات صغيرة، وبدل ما تاخد حاجة واحدة تاخد حاجات مختلفة مع بعض في نفس الوقت. this is what I wanted to say يعني.
That's interesting. Now back to the yin-yang necklace question.
Yes.
Go for it.
Okay.
So where did you get the necklace, and how did balance, like where did the whole, like when was the day you started, okay, I need to balance my life? Was there like a big event? Was it just like a realization that happened to you all of a sudden? What's the whole story? And was it a gift, the necklace, or tell us more about this lovely little thing you're wearing?
Thank you. No, it was not a gift. هي كانت كنت جايباها سوفينير من بالي. و it's nice انه لما تروح مكان او تروح حاجه، الحاجات الصغيره دي، الميداليات والنكلسز and so on you get a souvenir. وخصوصا لو هي ليها معنى في حياتك، يعني لو هي ليها معنى في حياتك you are going to wear it عشان جايبها من مكان عزيز عليك. you are going to remember الايموشنز اللي انت حسيتها ساعتها وانت في المكان ده. لان احنا يمكن لما بنروح مكان، كل مكان بنروحه we leave a piece of our hearts في المكان ده. ولما تروح مكان جديد لازم يعني ترجع من المكان الجديد ده بتشينج change in your habits, change in an idea. لو حاجة if you are grieving، لو حاجة مزعلاك، لو أي حاجة you leave all the negative things, you leave all the grief، كل الحاجات دي in that place، وترجع بالgood vibes بالsmiles of people and so on. يمكن هنتكلم بعد كده عن ليه السفر جميل، حتى لو أنت بتروح مكان في بلدك، مكان سياحي in your own country. This is a new place for you. البليسز دي يعني ليها انك تروح مكان جديد ده ليه افكت حلو قوي. اوكي يمكن for يعني يمكن this is my personal life. لما كنت في I was not living in Egypt my whole life and I came here the first day أو مش the first day يعني the first year in my college in my university which was a big challenge. إنه I'm not used to people, I don't know people, I don't have any friends. And this is medicine, this is medical school, I have to study hard and I didn't have يعني I was not put in situations with that many people around. University already is challenging and the more challenging كمان إنه you change one country you were living in for maybe 13 years. أنا كنت عايشة برا سنين طويلة ومرة واحدة a new environment, new people, new university, new studies and so on. فكان الموضوع صعب. أول سنة وتاني سنة إيه اللي خلى إنه فكرة البالانس تيجي، إنه I saw people around and even myself they had hobbies and once they got to college they started getting depressed. The way they dress differed, the way they talk differed was different. Their social media they started to become depressed على السوشيال ميديا، يعملوا deactivation للسوشيال ميديا. خلاص بقت they started to become new different people, whole new people لما دخلوا الجامعة. ودي كانت حاجة حزينة جدا انك تشوف حد talented كان بيعمل حاجات بيحبها athletic بيرسم بيعمل اي حاجة once انه دخل الجامعة وشاف الناس الكتير اللي حواليه دول competition انه يبقى اشطر ويبقى احسن. they actually instead of being positive they start to get depressed. بيقارنوا دايما comparing yourself to others. am I doing good؟ ليه هو شاطر كده؟ طب ازاي هو بيبالانس المذاكرة مع الهوبيز مع السوشيال لايف؟ how to become successful in the three aspects. once you compare yourself you start getting depressed, you start getting frustrated انه ازاي ده عرف يوصل وانا ليه انا مش عارف ابالانس كله مع بعضه. it started يمكن from the bottom, from feeling low self esteem و less confident. مش عارف ازاي تنظم وقتك في المذاكرة، ولا عارف تكون تبقى كويس في الهوبيز بتاعتك، ولا عارف تكون في السوشيال لايف بتاعتك كويس. maybe it started from a feeling of low self esteem, feeling maybe of inferiority كمان sometimes. it started from a very dark place يعني. this is the يعني ده هو اللي دفع الواحد انه يحاول I have to find a way to balance كله مع بعضه. and I don't have to lose myself comparing myself to others or feeling frustrated or feeling depressed or feeling anxious. I have to get over all of this and find the best way to get to my goals يعني. فيمكن ده اللي حصل. so my life started to get better from my third year and then it started to peak and so on يعني. نقدر نقول كده يعني.
And again, by the way, a lot of people in the chats are actually agreeing with you. One guy said first month of uni was disgusting, and he puts the
yes.
So again, and I myself can relate. When I moved to Australia after a long period of living in the UAE, it was like a huge change in the culture, and it took me some time to like get used to the culture, get used to the new people and the way they live. And it's I think it's a kind of an experience that everyone eventually goes through, especially if they're changing their locations or they're changing even a phase in life. So some people might be used to like the school culture, but then they go to a university, even if it's in the same country, but then the whole way that people are interacting, and especially from a school to another, and a different let's say culture of, or let's say a different race of people who is chilling with or hang out with, and then it could be a very major change in his life, and it could affect. But it's pretty interesting how you use that in a good way instead of like falling into the darkness and stuff.
Yes. Yes.
you manage to be able to change it and make something positive out of it, and I think that's where the power really lies. You know, being able to change something that could have been a very negative impact on you, but made it something really positive. And now you're here telling us about it, and that's something to be very proud of. And honestly, Anna, I'm very very proud to hear this and being able to witness this as well. It's a big pleasure for me personally.
Thank you. Thank you.
So Salma, you mentioned traveling. Since I'm your friend,
Yes.
I actually know that you've been around the several places. In fact, we almost met once. Guys, she had a layover.
Yes.
She had a layover in either Dubai or Abu Dhabi,
Dubai.
but unfortunately, it didn't work out. We couldn't meet each other. But eventually, she'll come visit me, or I should come visit her. Either
بعد
one of them.
الكورونا دي. Yes,
yeah,
no,
of
بعد
course.
الكورونا دي, this is my first destination. Dubai is my first
خلاص,
destination.
perfect.
يعني
Guys,
على طول.
If you live
Yes.
if you live in Dubai, you've met her. You should meet her in real life, since you know she's a great person. And I'm really, really looking forward to see it. So tell us more about your
Come in.
traveling experiences. Tell us the country you've been to in the past, let's say, 5 years. How did those interactions with the different cultures changed you? And did you meet anyone interesting, or was there any change in your life because of these travels?
اوكي فكرة السفر عموما يمكن people link to traveling انه if you should be wealthy to travel, which is a very very wrong idea. يعني على ان انت لازم لما تسافر يكون معاك فلوس كفاية عشان تسافر. لكن فكرة السفر عامة مش ان انت لازم to cross the borders of your country to another country، بس you have to change place. يمكن هي دي النقطة، انه احنا بناخدها ان انت بتغير مكانك، تغير مكانك، مش طول اليوم انا قاعد في الأوضة في البيت حابس نفسي. ده ما ينفعش ابدا. ويمكن دي المشكلة دلوقتي with quarantine situation. خلاص يمكن دي المشكلة ان احنا we are falling in negative thoughts بسبب ان احنا قاعدين ومش بنغير مكاننا. فهي الفكرة في تغيير المكان بس. احسن حاجة الواحد يعملها if you are not able to change your country or to travel to a different country، ان انت to start with your own country. This is very important، انه تبقى عارف ايه هي الاماكن السياحية والتاريخية اللي في بلدك. You have to be proud of it، حتى لو هي مش هي مودرن، ما هياش ليها مثلا تاريخ عريق. يعني يمكن مصر طبعا احنا we have the pyramids والفراعنه والكلام ده كله، بس يعني مش لازم ان انت تكون حاجه قديمه قوي علشان تزور المعالم. even if it's a statue one statue حتى في بلدك كلها you have to visit this. You have to be proud. You have to read about it قبل ما تروح المكان وتشوف قد ايه المكان ده جميل. بيأتراكت الناس من اماكن مختلفه، هم ناس من different countries and they are coming to see this. So you are living in your own country وانت ليه مش رايح تتعرف على المكان ده وتشوفه. يمكن دي الفكره دي مهمه جدا جدا، انك at least once yearly you have to change places. وطبعا يمكن انا بحس ده personally، يعني انه انت لما تروح كل ما رحت مكان ابعد كل ما الامباكت هيكون اكتر، كل ما هترجع باكسبيرينس اكتر and so on. انا ما سافرتش كتير قوي، مش بسافر كتير خالص يعني. بس الاماكن اللي انا كنت فيها تواجدت فيها يعني with my own body يعني الاول ليبيا، بعد كده بيروت لبنان for a very short period of time few months، بعد كده سعودي ارابيا، بعد كده بقى transited in Dubai and I didn't يعني I was not lucky enough ان انا اشوفك. and this is going to change بعد الكورونا، لان احنا ان شاء الله صحاب بقالنا كتير. I think 10 years.
It's been 10 years, yes.
10 years, yes. We have been playing RuneScape for 12 years in my case يعني. we met 10 years ago and we have become friends. We grew together, sharing our life experiences, our cultures and so on. So يعني أنا هبقى مبسوطة جدا إنه get to meet you يعني أكيد. بس بعد كده بعد سعودي أرابيا مصر طبعا transited in Dubai، رحت ماليزيا كوالالمبور and Langkawi Island، رحت India was the best experience. It is يعني it's not يعني it's a challenging place to be in، بس إنديا يمكن هي أكتر حاجة ادتني experience في كل حاجة. رحت هناك two different cities. و this year I was lucky to go to Indonesia، بالي وباندونج قبل الكورونا، يعني خلاص كانوا اوريدي المطارات بتقفل وانا راجعه من اندونيسيا هنا. So I was lucky ان انا
It's good that you didn't
اخطف
get
سفريه.
stuck there. It would have been interesting
Yes.
if you were in Indonesia
Yes.
this whole time. Like,
Yes. Imagine being in Maldives for this whole time مثلا.
oh, I wouldn't be complaining. I'd be like, okay, Gucci. But tell us more about the experiences. So India, Indonesia, what was the cultures like? How did it open up your eyes to the world, especially in that culture?
اوكي، انا يمكن بحب اكتر يعني قررت ان انا ابتدي بايجيا، لان هي يمكن اكتر قاره فيها حاجات غريبه عننا، يمكن غريبه عن فكرنا. it's different from Europe, it's different from USA. يمكن ايجيا وافريكا هم اكتر اتنين فيهم حاجات astonishing. لما انت هتشوفهم كده هتحس ان انت غيرت مكان زياده وغيرت ناس and so on. انا بحب اسافر مع ايزك. يمكن يعني انا if you are not familiar with Isaac, Isaac it's an NGO وبتallow you ان انت to exchange من بلد لبلد, to go on projects, to meet new people from different countries. في نفس الوقت local people بيساعدوك هناك. you get a host family تقعد معاهم. so انت بتغرق حرفيا في الكالتشر. يعني once you are going to a place بتغرق في الكالتشر بتاعتهم، في اكلهم، في عاداتهم، افراحهم، كل حاجه. وفي نفس الوقت you stay there for a long period of time, at least 2 months. يعني انت if you are going on a project it's at least 6 weeks plus, even up to 6 months. so the longer you stay in a place, the longer you will have an impact and you will change whatever you want to change قبل ما انت تروح المكان ده وبعد ما انت رحته. فانا بالنسبه لي from a very dark place as well. يمكن فكرة اني احاول ابقى independent واسافر و get out of my comfort zone. I started with India because someone told me if you survive India you are going to survive اي بلد ممكن تروحيها. so this gave me confidence انه اسافر اكتر واروح اكتر واشوف اكتر يعني. ده اللي اقدر
What
اقوله.
doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And
yes.
again, it's good that you've started. I personally have been to India. I've been to the very south of India, and I had the good
Yes.
experience of eating on banana leaves, meeting the people, and a big shout out to Isaac as well. Isaac is an organization, guys, where they actually have a lot of projects in over 100 countries over the world. And what they do is they send students, obviously on a paid trip, so they don't take care of all the expenses, but they allow you to
Yes.
also share and be able to help yourselves. But what they do is they allow you to go into an actual project that helps them, and you can actually apply to make your own project as well. We have a branch in Dubai. They're very popular across the world. They have ambassadors as well across almost every country they have branches in, and you can get in touch with them easily. Just Google them. I can probably put a link in the description later on. But yeah, guys, big shout out to Isaac for what they do. And if you guys want to get involved, please do get in touch. It's a lovely experience, and traveling is amazing in general. I personally have been not to too many countries, but I've been to a couple of countries that kind of opened up a lot of my perspective to the world and how people live. I learned to appreciate what I have. I learned to be able to respect other cultures, know other cultures, be able to understand how other cultures feel. Like I'm a person who loves people in general. I've been talking to every race, every color, and I love every person and their stories. And this is exactly why the show is here. It's because I actually enjoy like learning about people, learning about how they are, what's their stories like, and who they will be once they're able to share it. You know, being able to share those stories is really powerful. And I hope you guys are enjoying it as much. This is the Be Positive Show, guys. So if you're here for the first time, please do follow so you can see more of the episodes. And again, I'll be having them every weekend as soon as it hits 5 p.m. All right, Salma, tell us more about your online gaming specific. So I know you play RuneScape, and you've been seeing other games. You haven't started any other games yet, but you're pretty involved in RuneScape, playing it for 12 years. And again, you are actually better than me in a couple of things. Guys, she has really high skills. Like if you know RuneScape, she's higher than me in a couple of really tough skills to level up, especially Slayer. And she's a grandmaster quester in RuneScape, which is really good. So Salma, tell us more about how you were able to not waste so much time, because I've been playing RuneScape and I wasted so much time of my life playing RuneScape. Sometimes I remember skipping an exam for RuneScape. And so what made you like block that kind of addiction and use it into something that could actually just make you positive and stuff? So yeah, please tell us about it. You are muted, by the way, so please unmute yourself before that. Oh, okay. I think so. She's having a technical issue. I believe that there's a sound of something going on. But otherwise, guys, a big shout out to Salma. If you guys want her socials, explanation mark guest, this is something that you guys can do. And guys, a big shout out to Salwa, who was here earlier. I don't know if she's here. She was on yesterday's episode. Salwa told us a lot about how programming is really important in today's industry. So Salwa, if you are here, a big shout out to you for being on yesterday's episode. Guys, if you want to watch the episode, it will be out on YouTube very soon. Otherwise, you're welcome to go to my previous videos on Twitch. And yeah, just let me know when you are able to do it. So Salma, we are waiting for you.
Yes, أنا هنا. I'm sorry بس كان في شوية noise, so I had to mute my mic. أهلا تاني. كنت بتتكلم على RuneScape. اوكي الكونسبت اوف جيمنج it's not just RuneScape. الكونسبت اوف جيمنج عامة زي ما احنا قلنا تاني انه دي حاجة مهمة جدا انه you have to play whatever your age is. You have to play a game. لأنه games as we know them يمكن من سن الأطفال الصغيرين they have toys to play with. ويمكن دلوقتي مع التكنولوجي and so on حاجات يعني stores زي Toys R Us for example, they said that we are sorry we have been replaced by tablets, which is very sad. بس عامة الكونسبت اوف ان انت تلعب ان انت تجيم whatever your age is very important. ده بيستيموليت your brain, بيخليك once you achieve حاجة صغيرة to conquer level, for example in RuneScape تعلي skill, تعمل أي حاجة. This gives يعني small amounts of dopamine and serotonin, our happiness hormones, اللي تخليك ان انت حاسس انه I can do this. أنا يعني بيديك some sort of you are happy خلاص باللي انت عملته. And that's why some people get addicted to gaming للأسف الشديد, because this is not a happy place to fall in. ان انت your only achievement is gaming and your only dopamine and serotonin sources are gaming. No, you're not. No. لا انت مش كده خالص. No. بس دي يعني للأسف عشان كده some people get addicted. You have to have different serotonin and dopamine sources, مش بس اللعبة الجيم اللي انت بتلعبها. It's important, بس في نفس الوقت زي ما احنا اتكلمنا على ال achievement, success, your thesis, your studies, your rank, كل دي حاجات مهمة. Your own personal success, your work, whatever انت بتعمل ايه. This is also important. It was really funny. أنا يعني I was not into gaming. ويمكن لما كنت في السعودية KSA it's a beautiful place, but it's not that open زي مصر مثلا. So for the weather, for many reasons, people stay indoors أكتر من برا. So that's how I got to know RuneScape. يعني أخويا الأول كان بيلعب, بعد كده my cousins كانوا بيلعبوا, بعد كده أنا بدأت ألعب. They all quit and أنا بلعب بقالي 12 سنة الحمد لله. So هنا يعني الجيمنج بدأ. وزي ما احنا قلنا انه at some point in my life I was really addicted, بس ما كانتش ايام المذاكرة. يعني كانت the summer vacation, and in KSA I used to have very long summer vacations. So this made things worse كمان, انه I got addicted and attached more and more. يمكن reaching 16 ساعة في اليوم, 12 ل 16 ساعة في اليوم حرفيا بلعب. Maybe sometimes for very few hours مش بلوج out. I'm just like sitting like this, ببرق في البتاع وقاعدة بلعب, وممكن ما أكلش, ممكن ما أشربش, ممكن ما أعملش أي حاجة. Once you get attached خلاص بتنسى كل حاجة, تنسى أكلك. your sleep cycle خلاص بقى لا sleeping hours ولا أكل كويس. and this is the problem when you get addicted to gaming. you مش هتاكل كويس, لا هتخرج, مش هتعمل رياضة. You will not cook obviously, so you are going to order food. you are going to order junk food, تاكل برجر، تاكل حاجات، نفضل قاعدين بقى كده sedentary life. We are going to gain weight, and it's a very يعني bad cycle. You can enjoy gaming, you can be a great gamer من غير كل المشاكل دي. So you have to get الحاجات البوزيتيف، الحاجات الحلوة من أي حاجة بنعملها. You have to be aware what are the side effects. You have to be aware of them. And you have to eliminate these side effects as much as possible while enjoying gaming and enjoying whatever you are doing يعني. فده اللي أقدر أقوله. And I still play. I'm excited. I'm actually renewing my subscription either today or tomorrow because I miss gaming so much. I haven't played in like a month now. So بس يعني ده اللي أقدر أقوله.
Guys, it's really interesting to see both sides. So again, she has been in that place where she was addicted and she would play a lot, which is again,
Yes.
I've been into that, and I'm sure all of you have been into that. One of the guys in the chat said that gaming industry is even bigger than the music and acting industry, but
Yes.
people still say it's for the children, and this is a very big misconception. I agree, Kusu, because gaming is a huge industry. People make billions. Like it's
Yep.
not even an exaggeration. People do make billions of money and everything. And it's pretty interesting to see that there are people out there, and I'm talking for a person. I play RuneScape, right, as well, and there are days where I'm playing for so long, even the game tells me that you have to log out. Like I get this little notification, the game tells me you've been on for too long, yani, go away, خلاص, we don't want you to play anymore. But I noticed that Salma always logs out on time. She tells me like, hey, I'm going, I have to do this studying, and I noticed that she's very responsible, and I'm glad to see that kind of responsibility. So she and you know, she said something important, which is the awareness of the side
Yes.
effects, and I think this is where it all starts, when she realizes that okay, this can affect me negatively if I don't stop it. And I think this is where the realization happens, and this is where the application starts happening. If you're aware that something is not right, something is going wrong, and then realize that it's actually affecting you, finally being able to apply things that so like I stop, I play only for 2 hours and that's it. And obviously you have to be committed to your decisions. If you want to stop, you obviously cannot break that rule, because then if you can just keep stopping, then it makes no sense. But it's really important to be aware of what's going on, and I think this is what Salma wanted to actually pretty much present to us, is the awareness of anything in general, whether it's gaming, whether it's an addiction for something else, something, especially if it's a negative thing for you. Once
Yes.
you're aware that it's bad, and again, this is her medical side speaking with all the big words, dopamine, serotonin. Again, guys, a very big shout out to every medical graduate, medical student, a medical worker. These guys are, and I swear to God, these guys are heroes, and I'm not even kidding. For the past few months, these guys were pretty much the only one working, the only people who go to the work. They're literally sacrificing their lives for us, and it's something we all should appreciate and should be thankful for the rest of our lives, guys. There's many people who are getting cured daily because of Corona, because of these guys. They could have been at home. All these big business people, they're nothing. Again, they're all just sitting at home waiting till the whole pandemic is over. But honestly, it's those doctors who really went out of their way just to go and sacrifice their lives. Like, these guys could catch Corona because of someone who's sick, but they actually went out there, they took time of their lives, and they've been working endless hours with no sleep just to be able to take care of us. And I really respect that. A big shout out to all the doctors. And yeah, back to the point of gaming and the point of time management in general. It's very important to be aware, and you don't need to be a doctor to realize these things, which is the cool part. It's all about really looking at yourself, having good reflection. Okay, I know something. Am I doing it for so long? Is this normal? Is this what I should be doing? And once you get the idea of whether it's wrong or right, you know, I'm sure you're smart enough to realize if you should be doing it or not, or what are the steps afterwards to be able to do it. We would like to take some questions from the audience. I'm pretty much done with the questions. So guys, if you have questions for Salma, anything, feel free, but nothing too personal, guys. We have to be nice to the guest. Of course, guys. And again, Salma, I would really like to give you a special thanks for taking an hour of your life to be able to
Thank
be on this
you.
show and really
Thank
teaching
you.
us really important things. Again, guys, every episode I'm here, I learn a lot of things like
Thank
from
you.
people's experiences, and I'm always happy to hear people speaking and people telling us more, and it's like it's just so insightful, and it makes me like very satisfied. You know, I feel like, oh my God, I learned something really, really new. One of the questions is, what's the first game you started playing, Salma?
Uh, أنا مش بلعب لعب كتير. The first game I started playing is RuneScape. I still play RuneScape. حاسة إن أنا committed لRuneScape, which is actually it's not a good thing يعني, لأنه يمكن بشر قاعد يقول لي إنه I have to change في لعب حلوة كتير, بس يمكن it's a personal thing. I like to focus on one thing or two. I don't like to focus on many things, and I like to go far in this thing يعني بس طبعا ما شاء يعني بشير ما شاء الله يعني he plays a lot of games. لو انتوا شفتوا الديسكتوب بتاعته حاجه تخض يعني. عنده لعب كتير جدا, and he is amazing فيهم كلهم. I think he is always ranked. He is amazing. He is always amazing في كل no في كل اللعب اللي هو بيلعبها يعني. فانا للاسف مش بلعب بس غير يونسكيب. بس بليز قولوا لي في الكومنت سيكشن ايه الجيمز اللي يعني الحلوه اللي ممكن العبها تاني. what are your suggestions, and I think I should get out of this box واجرب حاجات تانية جديده. اكيد هستفيد يعني.
Actually, being focused is a good thing, and unfortunately it doesn't work for everyone. So it is a good thing, but it's all, again, it's different, let's say different approach for different people. I'm exactly the opposite. I hate being
Yes.
focused on one. In fact, I get really bored if I'm focused on one thing.
Yes.
So I played RuneScape for a major part of my life, but I've also been playing a lot of games. Guys, I'm a variety streamer as well, and for July, by the way, I'm gonna play a different game every single day on stream. So if you guys want to watch different games every single day, this is my plan for July. Obviously excluding the weekend where I do my show, but like every day I'm gonna be playing different games, and so far I've been playing different games every day. So I'm gonna try to finish a solo game every single day, which is a lovely plan for July. But yeah, guys, it is interesting, and there's different approaches for everyone. It's all about finding your approach, and the most important thing is finding the balance in your life, in everything: relationships, playtime, serious time, work, even like food. Guys, if you don't balance your food, you're gonna end up being a fat ass.
Yep.
And
Yep.
again, she's a doctor. She has to tell you not to eat as much. This is her job. And guys, exactly, guys, make sure that you are balancing everything in your life. And thank you, Salma, again for this show. We are gonna end.
you.
Do you have any last words to tell us and tell the viewers just before we end?
Actually, I was hoping that I would tell people how to get ready for an exam, which is
Go for
I
it.
will keep it very short.
No, go for it. Go ahead. We
دي
have enough
حاجة
time.
مهمة جدا. Thank you. طيب لو احنا عندنا امتحان ازاي نستعد له مهما كان هو, حتى لو كان كبير او كان صغير, مهما كانت درجاته. You have always to start with last in your mind. يعني اصعب درس, اصعب topic انت شايفه, don't keep it for last. انت مش هتذاكره. You have to start with the hard things, and then يعني احنا اكنها سلم. الانرجي بتاعك في الاول بيبقى عالي, بعد كده ينزل. So start with the tough topics الاول, تذاكرها, make a plan, make a schedule as we said. Start with the hard topics, mix different topics and different pages from different subjects every day, and then بالانرجي بالراحه تقل. So by the end of مثلا 15 days duration للمذاكره هذاكر موضوع حاجات بسيطه خالص في الاخر. And the key to ace an exam is to solve as many questions as you can. دايما يكون في past questions, trial exam, اي حاجه فيها اسئله. There must be a source. You have to know the source of your exam, whether it's your book, whether it's a question book, تحلوا question banks, and so on. This is, the more you solve, the more you will achieve higher scores, even if you are not good at studying. يعني you can study a book 100 times, and if you don't solve enough questions, you will not have a good grade. However, you can study فترة حاجات بسيطة and it's not good quality, but you solve many questions. You might get higher than the one who studied a lot. So solving questions, trial exams is very important. 2 days prior to your exam, pick few questions and set the timer on the same timer of the exam. يعني for example أنا مثلا امتحاني for 2 hours, I have to solve an essay. Pick some essay questions, set this timer, and then يعني visualize نفسك، تخيل نفسك ان انت قاعد دلوقتي في الاكزام. This is your pen, this is my desk, this is my paper. I have to write this as fast as I could. I have to do well as fast as I could. I have to be neat. I have to rearrange the thoughts and the ideas الأول قبل ما أكتب أي حاجة. Once you put yourself in this situation, even if it mimics the situation, it's not the real situation. Once you put yourself in the time، أهم حاجة الوقت، أهم حاجة التايم ده. You are bound with time. Once إن أنت تحط نفسك في ده، after 2 days in your exam نفسه you will be very relaxed, and I assure you you will do greatly. لو أنت ذاكرت كويس، حليت as many questions as you could، عملت trial exam for yourself with your own timer قبل الإكزام بيومين، you are going to get a good mark إن شاء الله. ده اللي أقدر أقوله.
Lovely,
بس
lovely.
I wanted to say this.
Guys, she's giving you a cheat code on how to get the highest grades in your exam, so definitely take it into consideration. Last comment we got is Koso again said, he's like, imagine your exam is like a campaign in a game, and the more you study, the more you get to a higher level. So that's one fun way to make it, put achievements. But in short, guys, just to summarize, planning, commitment, and hard work is what gets you what you need, guys, and obviously the balance of them all, because a lot of work is not good, a lot of fun is not good, but have the great balance in between. Well, Salma, thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate it. It was really insightful. I definitely need to start scheduling my life. I definitely need to fix my sleep, which I think is a major problem that I have. I think it's the idea that I don't have a fixed sleep schedule. No matter how much I try, it's always hard to actually do that. But again, guys, thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it, guys. This is the Be Positive Show. Make sure you are always following me to be able to see the future episodes and for the gaming content in the weekdays. Guys, thank you so much. I will be rating a friend now. She's a League of Legends player. She's an Arab as well. So go show her some love. Otherwise, thank you guys so much. Also, guys, the song that was here in the very beginning, it was by Ibi VK, a great guy. Go follow him on Instagram. He has amazing songs. He's like a local artist in the UAE. Great guy. Love his music. All right, guys. Thank you so much, and I'll see you all soon. Take care. Bye. Have a good one.